And now, live in the dining room of the beautiful oval CLARKSVILLE Marriott Inn, the Champaign Brunch and Broadcast featuring Liz Vissing with the music of the George Usher Trio, brought to you by your friendly neighborhood S&T stores, serving you in 16 states with a wide variety of quality items at competitive prices. And all the friendly people at the Marriott, a fabulous 36-acre resort. I'm Bernie Vissing, and here's your hostess and my lovely wife, Liz Vissing.
Good morning. Yeah, one extra yell. I think you had almost run out of yells, and she managed to get one more when you said
one more good one.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Boy, this is a good group this morning. Are you all going to the track when you leave here? Is that what all this is about? You are. Got your money all ready and everything to lose. Are you all going to the track?
I think this table's just quietly sipping champagne back here, right, girl?
If they keep on, they won't be quiet much longer, I'll tell you that. Well, we're glad to see you here, and I want to now, while I have the opportunity, to tell you that we will not be broadcasting next week on Derby Day. If you plan to come to the dining room, they'll still be here serving meals, but we will not be doing a radio show next week on Derby Day, so keep that in mind. We'll be back on May 12th, okay?
Hey, what are you going to sing this morning?
Real pretty love song from The King and I.
Oh, boy.
We kiss in a shadow, we hide from the moon. Our meetings are few and over too soon. We speak in a whisper, not a word. Alone in our secret, together we sigh for one shining day to be free. Sunlight and say to the sky, behold and believe what you see. Behold how my love Thank you very much.
That is so pretty.
I like that song.
You sing pretty, but you look pretty when you sing. I like that.
Well,
okay.
thank
Hey,
you.
we got a commercial to do for S&T, and we also have some of their fine executives here with us this morning. We'd like to welcome them. Meanwhile, did you know that S&T stores can offer you over 30,000 items? Everything from lawn, garden tools, paint, plumbing and electrical needs, housewares, giftwares, tools and sporting goods. And because of their massive buying power and mass merchandising techniques, they can offer you the best in a wide variety of quality items at competitive prices. At S&T stores, you get more than your money's worth because you also get the training, skill, and experience of someone very knowledgeable about the hardware business, your S&T dealer. And he has an interest in helping you find the right tool, nail, bolt, or gadget, and to show you how to use it so that you'll come back again. Why? Because he owns the store and he appreciates your business. So go mosey around your nearest S&T store where you get more than your money's worth.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome a really fine man. I really like this man. I've known him for about 5 years.
He's looking for somebody.
Louisville Times sports writer Mike Berry.
Mike Berry, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Liz.
You have a lot of fans here. A lot of people like to read your articles.
Thank you. That's my wife and at least 3 or 4 more.
And hear you gripe about the things you don't like, right?
Oh, I'm easy to please.
I thought maybe...
All I ever want is everything my own way.
Is that it? Is that what he gets, Benny? His wife is here this morning. I wanted to ask you some questions about the Derby. I thought maybe you could give us some tips. Do you think the Derby is a 2-horse race this year?
Yes. Last year, we did have 2 outstanding horses, an Aladar and a Firm. We also had a very good horse, Sensitive Prince, who was unbeaten at the time. We didn't know how good he was. And we had Believe It, who was a very good horse. Now this year, we have 2 good horses. I don't know about the rest of the field. I don't know what they're doing in there, some of them.
Really?
Well, I figure we have an 8-horse field, but I'm not counting on the VI factor. That's vanity and insanity.
The Derby owners have that, do they, Mike?
Well, you have owners like to see their silks in the race, and they're crazy enough to think the horse is going to do something. So right now I think 8, but we've got 3 horses running this afternoon who are eligible, and then we've got some more running in West Coast. And a fellow might have delusions of grandeur or something and ship the horse in. But right now, look for 8.
What do you think about the way Spectacular Bid has been trained by Frank Delp?
Well, all I say, if you stood over Ben Jones' grave, you'd hear a spinning noise. Because that's not the way Ben Jones trains horses, and that wasn't the way Horatio Luro trained horses. But how can you argue with success? This horse keeps on winning. So Mr. Delp must know what he's doing. We have an agreement, Liz. I don't tell Buddy Delp how to train Spectacular Bid, and he doesn't tell me how to write my column. So far, it's working pretty good.
Okay. But you're going to wait until the Derby to see. Then you may tell him a thing or two, right?
I'm real good once those numbers go up. Yeah.
Do you have any reservations about the jockey, Ronnie Franklin?
Yes, I have considerable reservations about the jockey. I think he is inexperienced. It's possible for the horse to win despite him, but I hope he doesn't get in any trouble, because he's in with a tough bunch of boys who will just put him over in all kinds of traps and troubles if he doesn't watch himself.
And no one's really sure if he can handle himself in that pressure situation.
Well, he's on a horse. I say it's so good the horse is winning despite him, but the significant thing is other trainers are not using this jockey. Now, the first 3 months of the year, he only rode about half as many horses as fellows like Darryl McHarg or Shoemaker, things like that. He's not getting the mounts. Other trainers won't use him. Delp says he's good.
Well, I would like to know if you think Spectacular Bid is really a super horse like Secretary out in Seattle Slew.
Well, I don't think he's a super horse. For that matter, I didn't think Secretary was a super horse.
What do you know?
Right again, huh, Mike?
No, I like Seattle Slew. I thought was a standout racehorse. But Secretariat was not as good as all the newspaper stories led him to believe. And you don't see his sons and daughters doing much either.
If I ask you for a tip and who I should bet on, would you tell me?
No. I want to stay friends.
Can I ask Mike a question? What I don't like, when the odds are like 2-1 or something like that. I know maybe you should bet that. Is a sucker bet a 4-1 or 6-1 bet at the racetrack?
It all depends on the horse's chances. Don't forget, if you get back $3, that's better than throwing the ticket on the ground.
I know, but I like to get it, get even.
That's a sucker bet when you want a lot for a little.
Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you, Mike.
I want to give you something. This is especially for you, incidentally. This is a Tony Oswald print, and he wanted me especially to give this to you. And you had his Run for the Roses, and he wants me to give you this new one of his and let you know that his show will be at the Freemhouse Gallery East on 3922 Willis Avenue, May 2nd after the boat race. He's got originals and prints. And how many of these do you have now, Mike?
There's just enough room on the wall for one more after I put up my rest of my losing tickets.
Well, we want you to take this with our compliments from the artist Tony Oswald. And I thank you very much for coming, and good luck at the track today.
Thank you, Liz.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Berry. There you are, Mike.
It's really great.
I heard a call-in radio show he did one time, and everybody that called in liked him.
Who, Mike?
Yeah.
I was just thinking, I wonder if he's still a fan of Howard Cosell's. If he still likes him as much as he used to.
He just spit up his eggs right on the table there.
I wanted to ask him something about Howard, and I forgot. We have a lovely, really pretty group of young women up here today. And I heard someone starting to applaud. They're dressed in really jazzy outfits. They've got wild animal things all over their vest.
Boom, 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 boom,
That's to let you know they're not really as tame as they look, right? It's the Sweet Adelines, the Falls of the Ohio chapter of the Sweet Adelines. And Ann Thompson is the president. And how many, I know you've got about 30 here today. How many are in the group total?
There are about 65 of us all together in our chapter.
65. That's just about, I guess we have maybe a fourth of that here. We don't really have about 30. But you all must take up the whole stage when you're all together.
Yes, we fill a stage pretty well, and we also fill the air with music.
I know you do. And you all love to sing, because last time you were here, you were still singing on your way out past the coffee shop. I noticed. Do you have any competitions coming up or any concerts?
Yes, just 2 weeks from today, we will be competing in Knoxville, Tennessee, in our region.
How have you done in the past with these competitions?
Right now, we're champions of the region. We won 2 years ago, and that entitled us to go to Los Angeles to international competition last October, where we placed 5th.
That's wonderful. If anybody wanted to join your group, how could they do it?
We meet every Tuesday evening at 7:30 at Butchell Park Baptist Church on Hikes Lane, and all the ladies are invited to come and join us.
Yes, if you like to sing, and these people do, you can just drop in on any Tuesday night. Okay, what are you going to do for us this morning?
We're going to do one of our favorite songs, This Is My Lucky Day.
Okay, Sweet Adelines.
Sing hallelujah.
Lucky day, and now I'm in clover. I'm glad all over. I want to shout hooray! I found a horse you couldn't go wrong, and then of course you happened along. Oh boy, I'm lucky. I'll say I'm lucky. This is my lucky day. Sing hallelujah, hallelujah, 'cause the blues just shoot away already. All around me, since you found me, I will say, sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. Oh boy, I'm lucky, I'll say I'm lucky, this is my lucky day, and now I'm in clover. I'm glad all over. I want to shout hooray! I found a horse you couldn't go wrong, and then of course you happened along. Oh boy, I'm lucky. I'll say I'm lucky. This is my lucky day today. This is my lucky day.
Thank you very much. That was great. They were singing for us before we went on the air. They sang about 15 minutes for us, and it was really, really neat. Really good treat. I'd like to come and see their show.
Okay. Hey, why not come to the Marriott this year for your family vacation? With the fuel shortage hanging over our heads, it does sound like a good idea. The Marriott is a 36-acre resort, not just a hotel, and it's so close to home. We have 2 swimming pools, 1 indoor, 1 outdoor, overlooking a peaceful 11-acre lake with a white sand beach. For a little more adventure with your water, there's WaveTech, an acre pool with giant waves to surf and play in. Across the street is the exciting water boggin, and that one will wind your clock. Climb to the top, choose one of the 3 water slides, and go down the mountain. Play tennis, handball, or work out at the health club. Take in a show at the Derby Dinner Playhouse, or have a delicious dinner in the warm atmosphere of the 12th Night Dining Room, where you can listen to the beautiful music of the George Dawson Trio. Where else can you find everything one could want on a vacation so close to home? This is living. This is the Marriott. Why look any further?
Okay, get your kazoos ready to pucker up and blow, because we're going to do a song, Camptown Races, and we're going to talk to some people and say happy birthday to a few people in the audience that are celebrating real special occasions. See how you're doing today. Hear that? That's trucking on down the road. Here we go. Nellie. Thanks for coming over today. And Charles Worley. Charles R. Worley's birthday. I can't get over there to talk to you, but I sure do want to thank you for coming today, and happy birthday. And if I can get Joyce Krebs to come over here. Joyce Krebs, can she come over here and let me talk to her? Oh, I stuck my microphone in her plate. I'm sorry. I turned around and there was a woman behind me, and I put my microphone right down in her scrambled eggs. If you don't mind my germs, I don't mind yours. And this is Mosina Corbett. Where do you live, Mosina?
Louisville, Kentucky, by the cinemas.
By the cinemas. Oh boy, I bet you hate that traffic, don't you?
Oh yes, I sure do.
I want to give you this hanging plant here from Cannon's Florist across the street in Innkeeper Square. That's a little clay pot, looks like an Indian design, and that's ivy growing out of there, and forsythia. Isn't that pretty?
Corbett's mother from Sacred Heart Church.
Well, I'm glad that you came over here to celebrate your birthday. I hope you like that plant.
I do.
Thank you.
Elizabeth, I've got a young bride over here, Debbie Weathers. Hi, Debbie.
Hi.
When you get married?
May 12th.
May 12th? Where's your to-be husband?
He's at home.
He's at home.
Yeah.
You sure he's at home?
I hope so.
Okay. And this is all your bridal table here?
Uh-huh.
Well, just a lovely group, and we wish you much, much luck. And we're going to give you an S&T flashlight to start off your housekeeping chores. Maybe she can find her husband with it.
A flashlight to start her trousseau.
Whatever.
I have a bride here, too, Joyce Krebs. And are these your bridesmaids over here with you, Joyce?
No, it's my groom's family.
Well, that's nice. You're getting off to a good start. They seem to really like you a lot.
I hope so.
Who are you going to marry?
Roger Wampler.
Where do you all live?
We will live in Louisville.
In Louisville. What does he do?
Works at Colgate.
What do you do?
Nothing right now.
You've got enough to do planning a wedding, don't you? Let's give her a wedding gift here. How about a complimentary brunch ticket today? This is from us so that you will be our guest here today for the lunch from the Marriott, okay?
Thank you very much.
Have a nice wedding day. Hey, where's Bernie?
Here I am back here.
Does
it really? I'd like to talk just for a second with Mother Marie Daniel on your 25th anniversary. Can you lean in just a little bit? This is as far as the mic will go.
It's the 25th anniversary of my entrance into a religious congregation.
Well, terrific. We're so glad to have you here. You having a good time?
Very much, yes.
Good. When I saw Mother Marie and it said 25th anniversary, I got kind of suspicious.
The mother means I am Superior General of a congregation in South Carolina.
I see. What order is it, Mother?
Sisters of Charity of Our Lady of Mercy.
Oh, my goodness. They taught me in grade school. Let's give her a free brunch. Nice to have you with us.
I want to know where Winnie Hoppins is, because Winnie is having a birthday, and I don't know where Winnie is. Up there. Oh, bless her heart. Hi. Happy birthday, Winnie. I'm glad I can't reach you, but happy birthday anyway. And I'm going to talk to this gentleman here. A while ago, I asked if anybody was here with somebody he wasn't supposed to be with, and you said you were. What's your name?
Paul Steiner.
You were just pulling my leg, weren't you?
I was just pulling your leg, yes. Yes.
Who are these people here with you, Paul?
Okay, this is a group that we have that are from Elizabethtown. They're called the Jansen Huffsteins. And, of course, we came up to the balloon race this morning, which was scrapped, you know. So we thought we'd do a balloon bust luncheon at the Marriott. So here we are.
Oh, and we're going to help you have the biggest bust you ever had in your whole life.
All right. Lay it on me, honey.
Okay. Hey, what can I
think he's had enough champagne. He's about ready to go up now.
A flashlight. This is a huge spotlight flashlight from S&T Stores, one of our sponsors.
Especially for balloon watchers, yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we can use this.
This will help you find your way in the dark. Okay. I would like to acknowledge some of my sponsors that are here today from S&T. And if I can get them all to just stand up, we'll
Why
give
don't
them
you
all
guys stand up and take a bow? This is a hard-working, good bunch of guys,
Yes.
I'll tell you that. S&T Industries.
I have Mr. John Oates, Sales Manager, and Al Hobbuck, Marketing Manager, and John Fife is Advertising Manager, and Bill Payton is in charge of promotions. And Bill, who's this lovely lady with you?
Judy Baker.
And Judy does not work with S&T, but she is keeping all you gentlemen company today, and you're very lucky to have her at your table.
Right, very lucky.
We're glad to have you all here today. Thank you for joining us. Did you have somebody?
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of people from Jeffersonville High School here. Hi, what's your name?
name's Edith Baker.
Hi, Edith Baker. Are you all having a good time?
Real good time, yes.
Are you? How's the food?
Fine, delicious.
Good, good. Are the kids pretty good at Jeff?
Oh, yeah, about the best.
We had a bunch of them on last week from Oklahoma, and they did a terrific job over here. Really nice kids, yeah.
I think all those are pretty good kids, too, majority of them.
We're delighted to have you here. Thanks for coming.
I have someone standing here. Tell everybody your name.
Marilyn Meeks.
Marilyn, last time you were here with a bunch of girls, and they were having a shower for someone that was having a baby, and I thought it was you. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
And you said, no, it's not me. I'm not even married.
No, I think he was sitting home probably listening to it. He was wondering what was going on.
And you were in shock.
Uh-huh.
Well, what do you do? You live in Austin?
No, I live in New Albany, Indiana, and I work for General Electric.
Are you secretary or?
I'm a computer operator.
Oh, we're glad to have you here. You come over often, don't you?
Uh-huh. I really like the brunch. It's fantastic.
Thank you. We're glad to have you here, too. Hi. That's her boyfriend with the mustache
Hey, Lizzie,
there.
I've got a sweet little gal up here that's having a birthday. What's your name?
Suzanne
Suzanne what, honey?
Castor.
Suzanne Castor. And how old are you today, Suzanne?
10.
10 years old. Boy, oh boy. How about a nice round of applause for a great 10th birthday? Where do you go to school?
St. Agnes.
St. Agnes over in Louisville?
No, in Fort Wright, Kentucky.
In Fort Wright, Kentucky. I see. Well, we're just delighted to have you here, and we've got a birthday pie for you. That's what that piece of paper is about. If you'll get your mom or dad to take it across the street to Mama Lou's Pie Kitchen, you can cash it in for a great big delicious birthday pie.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming, dear.
Did you have somebody you wanted to talk to down there? Let's find out. These people here from this table are from Cincinnati. And he walked in the middle of our rehearsal when we were getting the spotlight ready and everything and said, what's going on in here anyway? What's your name, sir?
Tom Crawford.
And where do you live, Mr. Crawford?
We live about 30 miles east of Cincinnati, a little town called Maineville, Ohio, but originally we're from Louisville. And we're back visiting my mother and brothers this weekend.
What do you do up there?
I'm traffic manager for the Kroger Company in Cincinnati.
Did you know that I was on the Kroger Consumer Council?
Great. It's a good company to work for, and it's a good company to be associated with.
We'll get together and talk about it afterward, okay? It is a good company. I like those people. I don't know the ones in Cincinnati, but I do know them here. And is this your family here with you?
Well, my wife and my daughter and my friends Harold Menz and Roxy Menz.
How do you do, Harold? Where do you live?
We live in Charlestown, Indiana.
Oh, you're the friends he came to see, huh?
Right.
What do you do up there in Charleston?
Well, my wife's a teacher. You're talking to the Jeff teacher. She's a Charlestown teacher.
What do you do?
I'm a food inspector.
Food inspector?
A food inspector, right.
What do you inspect food for when you're looking? What do you look for to toss it out or keep it? Can you tell?
Well, I look at it on the wholesale level, not in the restaurants. At the Kroger Company.
See if we can get him to look at the price tags.
Do we have any gifts left to give these people at this table? Okay. While you're staying here, maybe you'd like to go over to the health club across the street in the sports center and work out, get in shape for spring and summer and all that, okay?
Thank you very much.
Okay, they've got a tennis club over there, too. Your friendly neighborhood S&T dealer has all the expertise and equipment you need to get your lawn in shape this spring. You'll find durable shovels for turning over winter-hardened soil, rakes and hoes for crumbling it up real good and getting it in shape for grass seed or flowers. He has fertilizers, spreaders, wheelbarrows, and when that beautiful grass comes up, he'll show you just the right new lawnmower you'll need for easy grass cutting. You know, yard work can be kind of fun when you have the right tools from your S&T dealer, where you get more than your money's worth.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get a terrific treat from the George Dawson Trio. George Dawson on the keyboard, Donnie Hale on drums, Rick Hale on bass.
Rambling Rose, Rambling Rose, why you ramble, heaven knows, wild and windblown, that's how you've grown. Who can cling to a rambling road? Ramble on, ramble on, till your rambling days want you for their love true. When you're rambling, days are gone. A rambling rose, a rambling rose. Why you ramble, heaven knows. Though I love you with a love true, who can cling to a rambling road?
Thank you, George.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, George, have you started your new record yet?
It's completed. They're in the process of manufacturing it for distribution, and we should have some distribution in this area very, very soon. We don't know exactly when.
Will you bring some over here?
We think so. We hope so.
Will you bring them to the brunch?
Sure.
In a truck, you'll bring them, right, George?
What do you bring them? What's the name of the album? It's an album, isn't it?
Yes, it's
What's the name of it?
Unforgettable.
Unforgettable. And you have lots of Nat King Cole songs on it. Some of the
true.
really great old songs.
Right, along with some of the newer songs of today that, in a fashion or in a manner that Nat would have performed.
Yeah, I heard you do some songs from the album. It's really going to be good. Unforgettable. I'm going to talk to this lady over here because she looks like she's enjoying herself so much. Can I talk to you a minute and say hi? Did you know you're on the radio?
No.
What's your name?
Betty Myers,
Betty, where do you live?
Indianapolis.
Did you drive down here for the weekend?
No, just for the race.
Oh, you're going to the track today.
To the track, right.
What do you do up in Indianapolis?
I work in an office.
Where?
8 ambulance service.
And, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I started to say, is this your husband? But then I figured I better not. This is a friend with you, right?
This is a friend, Pat Patterson.
Okay, Pat, can I tell you, say hi to you?
Hi.
Did you get any tips from Mike Barry today? You think you know who you're going to bet on?
Well, I hope he helps me. I'm going to bet. I don't know what I'm going to win or.
How about today?
Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do today yet until I get there.
Do you live in Indianapolis, too?
Indianapolis, yes.
What do you do up there?
I work as a salesman for Indiana Fire Prevention Company. We have an office in Louisville.
Is this your territory, too, down here?
No, I'm just visiting.
Well, we're glad to have you here today. You got off to a good start because you look like you're really enjoying yourself.
Oh, it's fantastic. We've been here before, though.
You have pretty dimples, too. Real nice lady there. Yeah.
I think maybe we get George to do something or close with happy birthday or for all the people that are having happy birthdays and anniversaries and stuff, or did you have something else?
We can sing a joint happy birthday to everybody in the room that had a birthday and get you to stand up and since we can't talk to all of you, just stand up and let us sing happy birthday to you.
All the anniversaries and birthday people stand up.
Okay.
Ready?
And we'll sing happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. I would like to introduce a new member of our crew today, Paul Vissing, who's been working Spotlight all day. I hope it didn't get in your eyes because we think it adds a little bit to have a spotlight here. Yeah, he did a good job. I think he did a good job. And my floor director, Tony Bigler. Hi, Tony.
Hello.
I finally got her to talk. She usually didn't want to talk. And this is the jewelry company over here. Oh, there's the jewelry company.
I knew you'd find the jewelry company, yes.
Were you the lady that came over to me a while ago? What's the jewelry company?
It's not the jewelry company. It's the Kentucky Retail Jewelers Association. And this is Art Stiver from De Beers Diamond Promotion out of New York. And this is... He is from the Gemological Institute of America. This is the educational arm of the retail jeweler. And then, of course, we have some Louisville people on down there. Why don't you talk to some of them?
Well, I was going to find out, is this a buying trip, or do you all come in to just...
No. We are the trade association. We conduct seminars for the retail jewelers on colored stones, diamond appraisal, how to set rings, watches, bench courses, and things of this nature. And they are out of Los Angeles. And this is, of course, Buddy Frock from Louisville, and he is a supplier. And then we have our president down there, Joe Kester from Covington.
Gee, you all came from all over. What was your name, sir?
Douglas Hucker.
And you're from Los Angeles?
Santa Monica, exactly.
Oh, it's pretty down there. I've been there before.
It's beautiful.
Will you be going to the track today, do you think?
I believe so.
There's no way to come to Kentucky when the track opens and not go, is there?
That's what they tell me.
What do you do up in Santa Monica?
I teach classes to jewelers about diamond appraisal, evaluation of colored stones, and things like this.
We're glad to have you down here. This was the group that had the little girl who's having a birthday. Whoops, my microphone is stuck under a chair, I think. Oh, I'm sorry, we're out of time, don't have time? People are waving their arms frantically at me, and that means we're out of time. Thank you for coming, and thank you for listening, everybody. Bye-bye.
The Champaign Brunch and Broadcast is a Liz Vissing production, sponsored by your friendly neighborhood S&T stores, serving you in 16 states with a wide variety of quality items at competitive prices, and all the friendly people at the Marriott, a 36-acre resort. We won't be here next week on Derby Day. However, the following week, our guest will be Cesar Romero and vocalist Joanne Hale. Till then, this is Bernie Vissing saying, thanks for listening, and let the weekend begin.